Step into style with Silver Tag Menswear, where top brand names meet unbeatable prices. From casual, cool to clean and classic, we've got your look. Your favorite brands: Guess, Armani Exchange, Ralph Lauren, Psycho Bunny, Van Heusen and Tommy Hilfiger. Conveniently located at Twin Walls, number 69 South Trunk Road, Gulfview. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for the latest arrivals at Silver Tag Menswear or call 780-5000 today.
प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। प्रियवर सज्जन, आप लोग खड़ा हो जाइए, please stand as we join once again on this the fifth night, rather the sixth night of this wonderful yajna of Shri Bhagwan Ganesha. Visualizing the beautiful form of Bhagwan Shri Ganapati, we pray, invoking his presence in our hearts and in our lives. गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमस्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पत आन शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमन्महागणाधिपतये नमः। ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः, भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः, स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षोररिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु। ॐ हंस हंसाय विद्महे परमहंसाय धीमहि तन्नो हंस प्रचोदयात्। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ओम श्री अनुभवानंदाय नमः। ओम श्री चिन्मयानंदाय नमः। ओम श्री गुरुदत्ताय नमः। ओम सत्य साईश्वराय नमः। ओम गम गणपतये नमः। ओम गम गणपतये नमः। ओम गम गणपतये नमः।
सर्वं
प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय। आसन पर जाइए, प्लीज बी सीटेड।
Sitaram devotees, on behalf of the Felicity Ganesh Utsav Festivals Committee, I warmly welcome each and every one of you to the 6th night of our 9 nights of Ganesh Puran Yagna. This evening, we are truly blessed to have Pandit Abhedanand Persad Sharma as our Vyas, who will guide us through tonight's sacred katha. Let us all sit back in devotion, open our hearts, and receive the divine teachings and blessings of Lord Ganesh as we continue this journey together. Sitaram.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moria Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moria विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया ओम गम गणपतये श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया ओम गम गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्ट विनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया Salutations to Bhagwan Shri Ganesh as we pray this night. May you protect us. May you protect us internally and externally. O Ganesh Baba, may you protect us in the east, west, the north, south, up and downward direction. Protect us from our own thoughts. Please protect us from our own emotions. O Shri Ganesh Baba, with faith and with love tonight, as we celebrate your Utsav, may the power of your name and the power of your blessings be upon us in every regard. Salutations again and again. May you protect our country, Trinidad and Tobago. May you protect the region. May you protect the world. O Ganapati Baba, may your blessings be upon those who are lying on the hospital beds tonight and they need this prayer of healing. May you bless our doctors and our nurses, our angels in human form. May you bless the police officers, the security guards, the coast guard, and all security personnel who are risking their lives to protect and serve O Ganesh Baba. May your blessing be upon them and their families. May you bless, Lord, the spiritual leaders. May you bless the political leaders. May you bless, O Divine Master, leaders in every regard as we seek your grace and blessing with faith and with love. Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moria Om Gam Ganapataye Namo Namah Shri Siddhi Vinayak Namo Namah Ashta Vinayak Namo Namah Ganapati Bappa Moria Moria Re Bappa Moria Re Bappa Moria Re. Oh Moria Re, Bappa Moria Re. 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 Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha. Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha. Deva Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha. Sridharam Madhavam Gopikavalabham Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhajan Achyutam Keshavam Narayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim Sridharam Madhavam Gopikavalabham Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhajan Achyutam Keshavam Narayanam Krishna Damodaram Vasudevam Harim Sridharam Madhavam Gopikavalabham Janaki Nayakam Ramachandram Bhaje Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृदश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्षोररिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु. May there be auspiciousness in all aspects of our lives. प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय. It is with love and with humility once again we pay our respect to Shri Pandit Atmanand Prabhu, who have been conducting puja for the past so many nights and days here at this Yagyashala, this home that has been converted into a beautiful ashram, the home of Bhaiya Ganesh and Marianne and their beautiful children. And so tonight we welcome you on behalf of Bhaiya Ganesh and his wonderful family. We welcome you on behalf of the Felicity Ganesh Utsav Festival Committee, and we thank you for gracing us once again with your presence on this very special occasion. We are indeed also very happy to have with us Pandit Veda, who is of course no stranger to anyone, and he is celebrating his birthday today with us. So we want to say happy birthday to you, Panditji, and thank you for choosing to come and join with us in this special Utsav celebration. Tonight he is here with his beloved mother, Mama. Special welcome to you. And of course, his soon-to-be Dulahin, Sunita ji, special welcome to you. And may the blessings of Bhagwan forever be upon you and your loved ones. to all you wonderful devotees, members of the Chinmaya Gyan Kirtan Mandali, and of course to Sankhya Television, those who are streaming on Sankhya Television. We welcome you on behalf of Mayor Ramesh and of course the executive team at Sankhya TV. To the corporate sponsors who makes this possible, we extend Bhagwan Ganesh blessings to the corporate sponsors, and may the blessing of Bhagwan continue to bless your companies to grow from strength to strength. Tonight, this will be the final night for me here at this yagya, and our final message continues from the Ganapati Atharva Upanishad that we have been looking at and studying for the past so many nights. So we will chant a few verses once again to the point where we will be looking at tonight as you focus your thoughts upon Bhagwan Ganapati in the form of Krishna Ganesh. He wears the peacock feather. He carries the basuri. He is sitting with the cow. And we pray that his blessings manifest in the form of protection, protecting us sometimes from our own selves. Sometimes we become the enemy of our own selves. Oh Shri Ganesh. And tonight, with love and with devotion, as we seek your blessing, may you forever protect us again and again. Avattvamam, avavaktaram, avashrotaram, avadataram, avadhataram, avanuchanam, avashishyam, avapashtatat, avapurastat, avottaratat, avadakshinatat, avachordvatat, avadharatat, sarvato mam pahi pahi samantat. Twang vangmayastwam chinmayah, twamanandamayastwam brahmamayah, tvam satchidananda advitiyosi, tvam pratyaksham brahmasi, tvam jnanamayo vijnanamayosi, sarvam jagadidam tvatto jayate, sarvam jagadidam tvattastishtati, sarvam jagadidam Sarvam jagadidam tvai pratyeti, sarvam jagadidam tvai layameshati, tvam bhumirapo nalo nilo nabaha, tvam chatvari vakpadani, tvam gunatrayatitah, tvam dehatrayatitah, tvam avastatrayatitah, tvam kalatrayatitah, tvam mooladharastitosi nityam, tvam shaktitrayatmakah, Tvam yogino dhyayanti nityam, Tvam brahma, Tvam vishnustvam rudrastvam indrastvam agnistvam vayustvam suryastvam chandramasvam brahma bhurbhuvaswarom ganadim purvamuchaya varnadim staranantaram anuswara parataraha ardendulasitam tarena ruddam etattavamanuswarupam gakara purvarupam akaro madhyama rupam binduruttara rupam nada sandanam sangamhita sandhihi saisha ganesha vidya ganakarishihi nichurgayatri chandaha ganapatir devata om gam ganapataye namaha ekadantaya vidmahi vakratundaya dhimahi tanno danti prachodayat. Together, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Last night we saw where Tvam Kala Triyatita, that Bhagwan Ganesh is not only just the knower of our past, present and future, but he is also the controller of time. And so we pray that may he bless our past that we cannot change, he bless the present that we are enjoying, and he bless the future that we may experience. So past, present and future, he is in control of. Someone told me last night, he said, Baba, one thing you forgot to mention, and that was, he says, the past is history. The future is a mystery. And the present is a present. Cherish every moment in the present. The past is dead and gone. The future may never come. but the moment in front of us is the most important moment. And so we concluded last night where we saw Tvam Dehatrayatitaha, that he is beyond the physical body, the gross Stula Sharir. He is beyond the Sukshma Sharir, and he is beyond the causal or the Karan Sharir, the causal body. We saw last night also, as we concluded, that the causal body is that small little chip that has all the life sanskaras and all the past lives experiences stored up. And we gave an example of the SIM card within the phone. This phone is the gross body. Inside of the phone, the SIM card is the subtle body. This phone will be of no use without the SIM card. Like that, the body will be of no use without the subtle body and without the causal body. The causal body is inside the SIM card. Yeah? How you call that? In IT? Huh? Components inside the SIM card? She's an IT teacher, so that's why I'm asking her. So, the components inside of the SIM card is like the causal body. So, Deha Trayatitaha, oh Ganesh Baba, bless us that we are able to rise beyond the body identification. Unfortunately, my friends, we all think that we are the body. But we are beyond this body. The body has a shape, the body has a size, the body has a weight, the body has a complexion, the body has all these different paraphernalia. But beyond the body, there is pure consciousness. This is what we are. And last night, we concluded by saying, just like the wave realizing that it is water, it is only then when you and I realize that we are not the body, but we are consciousness, then we can experience the bliss that Bhagwan Shri Ganesh is all about. Ganesh Utsav is a time not just to worship with the form of Shri Ganesh, but Ganesh Utsav is a time to help us lift ourselves out of the shackles of ignorance, which is the cause of any type of sorrow and any type of negativities in our lives. And so, tonight we go to another very important word in this Ganapatiya Tarva Upanishad. It says, Tvam Gunatrayatitaha, oh Ganesh Baba, you are beyond the three gunas. I'm sure everybody knows what are the three gunas. Mama, you know what are the three gunas? Huh? Very good. I heard you start up right. You know why I laugh? The way you say it. You say, Satyagun, Rajagun, and Tamagun. So you have it right. But the pronunciation is Sattvagun, Tamogun, and Rajogun. So that's the correct pronunciation. So, O Ganesh Baba, you are beyond the three gunas. You are beyond the three gunas. And so, my friends, according to our Shastras, according to our scriptures, it is, especially in the Bhagavad Gita, this part I have chosen especially for tonight's message, where Bhagwan tells in the 18th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, verse number 31, verse number 32, and verse number 33. Of the 18th chapter, I am calling the number of the verses so that when you go home, you can have a read, where Bhagwan Krishna himself says, he says, Shri Govindaya Namo Namam Paramatmaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Yata Dharmam Dharmam Cha Karyam Charya Charyam Karyam Cha Karyameva Cha Ayatavat Prajanati Buddhi Sa Partha Rajasi Pravrittim Cha Nivrittim Cha Karya Karye Bhaya Bhaye Bandham moksham chaya veti buddhim sa partha satvaki adharmam dharmam apiva manyate tamasavrtah sarvartan viparitanscha buddhi sa partha tamasi. Here in the 30th, 31st and 32nd verse of Bhagavad Gita chapter 18, Bhagwan gives a definition of what is sattva guna, what is rajo guna, what is tamo guna at the intellectual level. And he says, oh Arjuna, now friends, be very attentive. And I want you to apply this in your lives. Let us all apply it in our lives. He says, pravrittim cha nivrittim cha karya karye bhaya bhaye bandham moksham chaya veti buddhim sa partha satvaki. That person is blessed with a sattvic intellect. Remember, we are talking about last night, we started off on the first night when we said that Lord Ganesh represents the intellect, right? Lord Ganesh represents the intellect, and Bhagwan Krishna, in this Krishna Ganesh, represents the mind. Now, how do we know if we have a sattvic intellect? Sattvic means a pure intellect. How do we know if our intellect is pure? Go to chapter 18, verse number 30. Bhagwan says, O Arjuna, pravrittim cha nivrittim cha. The intellect which is correctly determines the path, activity and renunciation, meaning the intellect that is able to make the right choices. The intellect that knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done. The intellect that knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done. For example, if you know something is not right, don't say it and don't do it. But when the intellect is confused, we say it anyway and we do it anyway. Clouded intellect. So chapter 18 verse number 30, he says, O Arjuna, the person with the sattvic intellect knows what is to be done and what should not be done. He says, bandham moksham chaya veti. What is fear and what is fearlessness? The intellect knows the difference between fear and what is fearlessness. He says, what is bondage and what is liberation? My friends, let me ask you all a question tonight based on this just one statement of Bhagwan Krishna. He says, Arjuna, the intellect that is sattvic oriented knows what is bondage and what is liberation. Sharma Didi, everyone, do we know what is bondage? Ganeshi, what is bondage? Do answer. Think. But I'll tell you in one statement. Anything that is born out of ignorance, whether it's a thought, whether it's a word, or whether it's an action, that is bondage. It leads to bondage. So Bhagwan says here, a person with a sattvic intellect is able to rise beyond ignorance and make a right judgment. That's number one. Number two, yata dharma. This is verse number 31 of the 18th chapter. Yata dharma madharmam cha karyam eva cha ayatavat prajaniti buddhi sa partha rajasi. So the person now with the rajasic intellect, Arjuna, means that a person whose the intellect by which a man does not truly perceive what is dharma, what is his duty, or a person does not have the intellect, the intelligence to perceive their duty in life, Arjuna, and what is dharma and what is adharma, what ought to be done and what should not be done. That intellect again Bhagwan classifies as rajasic. And for example, he tells that, oh Arjuna, when we are unable Jai Shri Ram. Special welcome to Shri Pandit Lakshmidharji Maharaj. Thank you, Baba, for gracing us with your presence tonight. Bhagwan says here, he says that the intellect that is influenced by what you call Rajoguna, that person is unable to differentiate between what is dharma and what is adharma, what is right and what is not right. So in the case of the sattvic intellect, the person will be able to discriminate between that which leads to bondage and that which leads to liberation. In the case of the rajasic intellect, that person is able to discriminate between what is dharma and what is adharma. And what about the tamasic intellect? Verse number 32, he says, Adharmam dharma mitya Manyate tamasavrata sarvartan viparitancha buddhisa partha tamasi. He says, the intellect which imagine even adharma to be dharma. This now is a confused intellect where people justify what is not right. They justify and make it right. That is something else, you know. When something is not right, we justify it and we say, hey, it is right and I believe it is right, even though the entire world sees it as not right. That person, he says, is influenced by tamoguna or origina. Now friends, in the Ganapati Atharva Upanishad, here it is said, Tvam gunatrayatitaha, tvam dehatrayatitaha, tvam avastatrayatitaha, tvam Kalatriyatitaha tvam mooladharastitosi nityam. So, therefore, O Ganesh Baba, you are the embodiment of wisdom and you are beyond the tamoguna, you are beyond the rajoguna and you are beyond sattva-guna. Friends, please be very attentive and remember this. Bhagwan is beyond the gunas. And you and I are influenced by the gunas. If we could lift ourselves from tamoguna to rajoguna to sattva-guna and then to tattva-guna, then we get moksha. Tattva-guna is moksha. And you know, in a wedding, when the dulaha, the couple goes around the fire 7 times, right? Dulahin is in front 4 times, and then the dulaha is in front 3 times. So the husband is leading the wife around the fire. It represents this transcendental or transcending aspect of the bride and groom's life. When the couple goes around the fire, the husband is telling the wife, I as your husband would lead you on the path to transcend tamoguna, low qualities, ignorant qualities. We will rise together to rajoguna, to what you call a balance between what you call good and not so good. And then from there, we'll rise to sattva-guna as they make the 7th rounds around the fire. Because the husband does the last 3 rounds around the fire. So we are able now, in that aspect, in that regard, to rise beyond these 3 gunas. And tonight, let this be our prayer, that O Shri Ganesh Baba, please bless us, that we be able to lift ourselves beyond these gunas. And that's why, friends, Bhagwan Ganesh represents the sattvic intellect and beyond, which is tattva intellect. The intellect that knows what its tattva, its true nature. Our intellect is clouded. Well, I don't know for you, but I know I'm talking about myself. Our intellect can be clouded with so many different types of emotions and so many different types of desires that we don't know the difference between right dharma and adharma, as the Gita says. And if the intellect is clouded, then we become the victim of our emotions. So when the emotion of lust comes, we act on it. And we think it is right. We think it is okay. When the emotion of anger comes, we act upon it. And we think it is okay. We justify our anger. When greed comes, we justify our greed. When the low tendencies like Shadvikar, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, when these influence comes into our mind, we justify it because we are influenced by it. When jealousy comes, we don't have to become jealous. When anger comes, we don't have to become angry. The thought of anger comes, we don't have to become that burning fire. Like, when a parent or parents scold their child, we have Vinayak. Where Vinayak? Jai Bhagwan. Vinayak's sitting there, right? So chubby and sweet. So you have the little children. So the little child, their nature is to do things like little mischievous stuff. So the little child is doing a little mischievous thing. To shout, to yell at the child, don't do that. That's not becoming angry. That is showing the child that you might, inverted commas, be angry. But becoming angry is when the emotion of anger gets inside of you and you now start abusing the child. You could show. Nobody say you don't have to lift your voice sometimes. Nobody say you don't have to scold the child or discipline the child by showing certain action or certain emotions. But at the same time, when that become part of us, then the gunas is at play in our lives and we are unable to rise beyond that. And this is why, my friends, when we want to control the gunas and not be influenced by them, we have to recognize the Lord in our hearts. That's why Hanumanji, friends, Hanumanji is remembered on a day like today. Why? Because Hanumanji fought a battle in Lanka without becoming angry. You remember the time when he went, he saw Mother Sita and he said, "Ma, I am hungry." She said, Go son, go and pick the fruits and eat, but be very careful. Don't let any demon see you. Make sure, don't let anyone see you. So Hanumanji goes and he remembers what Ma Sita said. Don't let anyone see me. So he picked a fruit and he started eating. And then he got another one, he ate. And there was one that he could not get. So he broke the branch. And he realized that, hey, if I break the branch, the demons would hear. So Hanumanji decided that he is going to uproot the whole tree and dash it to the ground. He wanted to announce his presence in Lanka. And Hanumanji did this without anger. You know why? Because he wanted to announce not only his presence, but the presence of Sri Ram coming into Lanka after his visit. My dear brothers and sisters, the only way that we can lift ourselves from controlling our emotions and rising beyond the gunas, Tvam gunatrayatita, like Bhagwan Ganesh is not influenced by the gunas, is being aware of our emotions, being aware of our reaction, being aware of ourselves and the way we operate. Brothers and sisters, to do this, look into your heart. Look into your heart. And what do you see? Hanuman Swami had to open his heart. He had to open his chest to show the world that regardless to whatever I go through in my life, Sita, Devi and Sri Ram is in my heart. When God is in our heart, we are able to rise beyond the gunas, from Sattva Guna to Tattva Guna. Bhagwan Ganesh represents this Tattva Guna. And tonight, Hanumanji, as if he is saying, Shri Ram, नगीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में। मुझको कीर्ति न वैभव न यश चाहिए, राम के नाम का मुझको रस चाहिए बस। अमृत को पीने में सुख मिले ऐसे अमृत को पीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में। सिया हूँ मैं राम सुमिरन करूं, सिया राम का सदा ही मैं चिंतन करूं। सच आनंद सच आनंद है ऐसे जीने में, सच आनंद है ऐसे जीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में। पाद सीना है सबको ये दिखला दिया, भक्ति में मस्ती है सबको बतला दिया। पाद सीना है सबको ये दिखला दिया, भक्ति में मस्ती है सबको बतला दिया। कोई मस्ती ना सागर मीने में, कोई मस्ती न सागर मीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने में। देख लो मेरे दिल के नगीने में, देख लो मेरे दिल के नगीने में श्री राम जानकी बैठे हैं मेरे सीने 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 में। When we are influenced by Sattva Guna, we can open our heart and show the world that Sri Sita Devi and Sri Ram is in our heart. God is present within us, but we have to rise beyond the gunas. And that's why in the Ganapati Atharva Upanishad, in this particular verse, it says, Tvam gunatriyatitaha. O Bhagwan Ganesh, help us to rise beyond these gunas. Then the next line or the next verse says, Tvam mooladhara stitosi nityam, Tvam shaktitrayatmakaha, Tvam yogino dhyayanti nityam. Oh Bhagwan Shri Ganesh, please bless us that we can also lift ourselves. Now friends, Tvam mooladhara stitosi nityam. Tvam mooladhar. Have you all heard that before? Mooladhar. Yeah? Haven't you heard before? Mooladhar is one of the chakras. So we have different chakras in our bodies. Bhagwan Ganesh is able to control and again lift himself into all the different chakras. So what are they? You have Mooladhar chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, we have Manipur chakra, Anahat chakra, we have Vishuddha chakra, that is 5. We have Anat chakra or Agya chakra, Sahasra chakra is the 7th. So that 7th one is on this point. It is said here, Mooladhara stitosi nityam. O Bhagwan Ganesh, you are the Mooladhara chakra. Where is that chakra? That chakra is at the root of the spine. That's right, way below the spine. Mooladhara, the root of our being. So when something has a root, what it does? It must grow, isn't it? So this chakra of our lives, the Mooladhara chakra at the base of the spine, have to take root because it is the root of our being. So Bhagwan Ganesh, you are Tvam Mooladhara stito. Rather, Mooladhara stito sinityam. O Bhagwan, you are this Mooladhara chakra at the base of our spine. Help this chakra to grow, to take root. For what purpose? For what purpose? Survival. Why do we nurture the root of the tree? By giving it nutrients, watering. Every root, from the time you plant a seed and you see that thing start to, the sapling come out, and then seedling, etc., you start, not even when it comes out, you start taking care from the time you plant it. So you water it on time, you add your fertilizers on time, and you add all those things. Friends, if the tree that you plant on the outside has to be taken care with utmost care rather, how come we are not nurturing our spirituality? How come we are not nurturing and putting what you call the nutrients in the Mooladhara chakra? What are the nutrients? What does it represent? Friends, it's the foundation of our lives. It is for survival. It is for stability. According to how strong the root is, that is how strong the tree is going to become. The root determines the security of the tree. Brothers and sisters, it also represents our connection to this material world. The Mooladhara chakra helps us to connect to this material world. It is the grounding, Now, Paniji, I saw they have a mat on Amazon. It's called the grounding mat. And you know what is the grounding mat? The grounding mat is a small piece of mat made with some type of material. It is connected to the grounding outlet, the grounding, socket. You have the 3-pin. So you have one live, one hot, one neutral, and one ground. It plugs into the ground one. So the 3-pin electrical outlet, it plugs into the ground. And then you put your bare feet on top of that mat. And what it does, when you put your feet on top of the mat, you are supposed to be grounded. So the energy from the earth passes through your body. And when that energy passes through your body, it neutralizes different aspects of your body. In terms, it helps in terms of circulation, in terms of health, what you call joint issues. If you're having arthritis pain and things like that, it helps. So you ground yourself on this mat. So that circulation improves in your body. The cells are cured and healed. And things like that for medical reasons. Now, look how smart we are as a people, right? We're going on Amazon and we are going to buy a mat for about 20, 25 US dollars and then ship it to Trinidad. By the time it reaches here, about $45 US. Right? And all we're supposed to do is take out your socks and stand up in the mud, you know. Stand up in the mud a little bit. That's all we're supposed to do. And then the same thing that mat is doing scientifically is what we are supposed to do, walk in the mud. But we have become so progressive as a people that we put tiles right around the house. We put carpet around the house. We make sure not a space. And now, even by the Jandi, we're supposed to have a little dirt. We put PVC pipe. And we cast it up. And we say that we have improved as a society. Now, while we want it to look nice, no doubt, everybody wants their Jandi place to look nice. Everybody wants to have a nice tiled home, whether it's in the yard, whether it's inside the house. Everybody wants to have those wonderful and beautiful things. Nothing is wrong. But is it good for us and is it doing good for us? Inverted commas. While it looks beautiful, is it really adding beauty to our lives? But here, I am just saying that to tell you that from the Mooladhara chakra, we are connected to the ground. In fact, we are grounding ourselves through this Mooladhara chakra. So that is why when you sit in meditation, you sit with your back upright. And if you notice, when you sit with your back upright, what happens is that part of your spine is touching the ground. If you notice, when you sit in this posture like I'm sitting, that part, the lower part of your spine touches the ground. And in that way, we are connecting to the earth, and energy starts flowing from the earth through the upper spine until the Sahasrara. So, O Ganesh Baba, you are Mooladhara Stitosi Nityam. When the Mooladhara chakra is balanced, we feel safe. If the Mooladhara chakra is not balanced, fear comes in the mind. And when fear comes also, it makes the Mooladhara chakra what you call imbalance. That's why they say, when you go to chapter 16 of the Bhagavad Gita, in the very first verse of chapter 16, Bhagwan Krishna told Arjuna, he say, hey, if you have to fight this war, abhayam sattva samshuddhihi, you have to get the fear out of your mind, because in that way, you will need to have a balanced personality, a balanced, what you call being, in order to win this war. Abhayam sattva samshuddhihi. But fearlessness comes from sattva samshuddhihi. Going back to chapter 18, what we just saw, sattva guna, sattva samshuddhihi means a pure intellect. You see, when the intellect is pure, there is fearlessness. Were we living in Kali Yuga? Ganesh? We are living in Kali Yuga. And you know what? Not only Kali Yuga, we're living in Trinidad and Tobago. I went to New York sometime sometime last year. And somebody asked, I said, Baba, how are you really surviving in Trinidad? How are you all surviving? Because, when the news when the headline goes, it's like real chaos or chaotic. So you're seeing the headline and you're thinking like every part of the country is like crazy. I said, we're living good, man. We're on top of the world. Really? He said, yes. I'm not going to say bad things about my country, regardless to whatever it is. This is home. This is our country. And instead of saying bad thing about her, I said, we are fine, we're doing good. Bhagwan is with us. Jai Bhagwan. And then I add something. I add something from the Ramayana. I said, we're living good, we're happy, everything going good, and we are like the tongue between the 32 teeth in the mouth. That's how we live in. Cautious, careful. Anytime we could be bitten by the teeth, but we know how to flex. We know how to adjust. We know how to get it done. Ganesh Baba is Tvam Mooladhara Stitosi Nityam. He is what you call the grounding energy in us. So when we sit in meditation and what you call the Mooladhara Chakra touches the earth, we are grounded, and from that point, the root starts going down into the earth of our spiritual growth. Mooladhara Chakra. That's why in this Upanishad, Atharva Muni, he says, O Ganesh Baba, you are Mooladhara Stitosi Nityam. And then he goes on to say, Tvam Shakti Trayatmakaha. Now I could go into more details into what you call the different type of chakras that we have, but like I mentioned earlier, I just mentioned them, but each one signifies something. So from the Mooladhara, we rise up to Swadhisthana, then we rise up to Manipur, then we rise up to Anahata, then we rise up to Vishuddha Chakra, that is around the vicinity of the throat area. Then we rise up to the third eye, the Agnya Chakra, as this point between the two eyes. And then the seventh chakra is at this point, the Sahasradhara or the Sahasra Chakra, the center point where for some of us, for some of those who have here, over here, for those who have here, where you keep the choti, that point is called the Sahasra. I have from here. I could count them though, but I have it. And that's why, O Ganapati Baba, Tvam Shakti Trayatmakaha, Tvam Yogino Dhyayanti Nityam. You are Prabhu in the company of Riddhi and Siddhi. You are in the company of these two divine Shaktis, O Bhagwan Ganapati. And therefore, Tvam Mooladhara Stitosi Nityam, Tvam Shakti Trayatmakaha. You are the Shakti in the power itself. You are the Shakti in the power itself. Like in the Devi, in the Durga Suktam, it is said, Jatavedase Sunavam Somam Arati Yato Nidahati Vedah Sana Parashadati Durgani Vishwanaveva Sindhum Duritatyagni Tam Agnivaranam Tapasadvalantim Vairochanim Karma Faleshu Jushtam Durgam Devi Gam Sharanamaham Prapadye Sutarasitarase Namaha. In that particular mantra, the very first line, Om Jatavedase Sunavam Somam Arati Yato Nidahati Vedah. O Divine Mother, you are the Shakti, you are the fire, and you are the burning energy of fire. Here it is said, O Ganesh Baba, as Riddhi and Siddhi are with you, you are the Shakti in these Devis, O Divine Master. Tvam Shakti Trayatmakaha. So, in other words, the Upanishad is lifting Bhagwan Ganesh to that high pedestal that he truly represents the Shakti in the Shakti itself. He is the power in the power itself. He is like the heat in the fire itself. This is what Bhagwan Ganesh represents. And during this time of Ganesh Utsav, which is celebrated during this particular time of the year, his power is even more absolute. And this is why we chant his name, we glorify him, we praise him by chanting his name in different ways. As this beautiful bhajan says, "O Ganesh Baba, if any mistakes were made by us, Pahi Pahi, O Gajanana, for you are Parvati Nandan, you are the son of Ma Parvati, but you are also the Shakti in Ma Parvati, O Ganesha." Pahi Pahi Gajanana, Parvati Nanda Gajanana. Pahi 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 Gajanana, Parvati Nanda Gajanana. एकदंता गजानना, अनेक दंता नित्यानंदा, एकदंता गजानना, अनेक दंता नित्यानंदा, पार्वती नंदा गजानना। लंबोदर हे गजानना, पार्वती नंदा गजानना। गजानना, पार्वती नंदा गजानना। mudra bodhan chatura, Chinmaya mudra bodhan chatura, Yoga mudra samadhi pale, Yoga mudra samadhi pale, Pahi 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 gajanana, Nanda gajanana. Sachidananda gajanana, Sachidananda gajanana, Nityananda niranjana, Nityananda niranjana, Pahi 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 gajanana, Parvati nanda gajanana. Pahi pahi gajanana, Parvati nanda gajanana. Pahi pahi gajanana, Parvati nanda gajanana. Oh Bhagwan Ganesh, the yogis who are devoted to Shakti Upasana, Tvam Shakti Trayatmakaha, Tvam Yoginyo Dhyayanti Nityam. Dhyayanti means they meditate upon you. So even the Shaktas, those who worship Shakti, they are called Shaktas. Those who worship Bhagwan Shiva, they are called Shaivites. Those who worship Bhagwan Vishnu, they are called Vaishnavas. So, the yogis here, according to this Upanishad, it says, those who worship the Shakti, O Ganesh Baba, they first invoke your power and your presence because you are the Shakti in the Shaktas. In other words, Bhagwan Ganesh is indeed, my friends, the embodiment of wisdom. He is everything. He is in everything, rather. And this is why, excuse me, this is why, as this committee have chosen to celebrate Ganesh Utsav this time with Krishna Ganesh. Tonight, I pray, as this is my final night here, I know you have many more nights. As my final night here, I want to leave you with Krishna Ganesh. I want to leave you that you will continue to rise from the Mooladhara. Let it take root. We chose to do these 5 nights from a philosophical standpoint from the Upanishad so that we can apply these teachings in our lives. Friends, we have to be individually grounded. Ganesh, we have to be individually grounded. While you are doing this year after year, this is how many years? 18th year that this committee has been doing this Ganesh Utsav. And it is, I can't say it take root. This thing done grow into a tree already. Time to give fruits. And what is the fruits, Baba? The fruit is not laddu. The fruit is not modak. The fruit should be contentment. The fruit should be peace. The fruit should be balance. The fruit should be sattva guna oriented in our lives. The fruit should be, you see, we can't be going satsang every day, having yagya like this every year, and we same way we are changing. According to Makaka, Makaka is Pandit Narayan Prasad Sharma. He said, you're going satsang whole day, whole night, whole life, and you're changing? You're passing time then. Going in one year, and it gone through the other year, we're wasting time. Ganesh, may you and your Dulahin, Marianne, and your 3 beautiful children, and all the committee members who make the sacrifice on a yearly basis, may the fruits of this tree that you have planted now be that which you can enjoy. A tree that has grown for 18 years, 18 years, have to start bearing fruit. If not, what you'll do with it? Pandit Atmanandji, what you going to do with it? I see you swinging that axe every night, you know. I have to watch you. Every night, Pandit Atmanand swinging that axe. He will cut on your tree. We had home by my dad, we had an avocado tree. And this tree just growing and would never bear. So one day, I saw Mommy with a cutlass by the tree. I said, Mommy, what are you going to do? You're going to cut down the tree? She said, no. I'm crawling with the tree. I'm telling the tree, if I don't get Zabuka, I will cut it down. You know, next year, that tree was laden. The tree was like touching the ground with avocados. I don't know how I call that. Baba, you have a word for that? Huh? You have a name for it, you know, old school. I can't remember right now. But anyway, it's time for the tree of this Ganesh Utsav committee and our lives, our spiritual life to bear fruits. We cannot be doing this thing day after day, night after night, and not changing on the inside. We have to start changing on the inside. Every day we change our clothes. Every day we take a shower. What about the inside? Mooladhara stitosi nityam. So that's why Ganesh Baba represents the intellect and Krishna represents the mind. Indriyanam manaschasmi, he says in the Gita. Don't let your emotions run wild, and don't let your intellect be clouded with tamoguna. Rise, lift yourself spiritually. Who here does not want to make money? Anybody here don't want to make money? Everybody want to make money. Who here does not want to be happy? Everybody wants to be happy. Who does not want to have a big house, a mansion? Everybody wants that. Who doesn't want to go to the dealership and drive out in a brand new car? Everybody wants that. Those are what you call the needs of life. But at the same time, my friends, those things are important for us to enjoy, but peace of mind is the ultimate. You have everything in this world. People have everything in this world, and they don't have that peace of mind. Don't sell your peace of mind for a few dollars. Don't sell your peace of mind for anything of this world, my friends. Peace, happiness is what Ganesh Utsav is about. And tonight, as I conclude, Tvam avastatrayat, rather no, that's the wrong verse. So the final verse is, this is the verse I want to leave you all with. Tvam Brahma, Tvam Vishnustvam, Rudrastvam, Indrastvam, Agnistvam, Vayustvam, Suryastvam, Chandramastam, Brahma Bhurbhuvasvarom. This is the ultimate. Oh Ganesh Baba, you are Tvam Brahma, Tvam Vishnu, Tvam Rudra, Tvam Indra, Tvam Agni, Tvam Vayu, Tvam Surya, Tvam Chandrama, Tvam Brahma Bhurubhuvaswarum. O Ganesh Baba, you are all these devatas in one. You are all these devatas in one. And so, my friends, when Ma Parvati Devi, she invoked the presence of Shri Ganesh through her Shakti, through her body, all these devatas praised him. Why? Because they knew from him they came. So Tvam Brahma, Tvam Vishnus, Tvam Rudras, Tvam Indras, Tvam Agnis, Tvam Vayus, Tvam Suryas, Tvam Chandramas, Tvam Brahma Bhurubhuvaswarum. They all showered flowers, Baba. They all showered flowers, and the celestial bells started ringing, and they all praised him. Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha. The devatas, they praise him, O Ganesha. Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha. Bolo, Shri Ganesha, everyone together. Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha. Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha. Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha.
ज्वाला से जलती है आंखों में तस्वीरें गिनती तेरे नाम है। परवाह ही क्या उसका वारा में कैसा है, हो कैसा परिणाम है। बैठे अंबर सितारे, उसकी नजरें उतारे, डर भी उसे डरारे, जिसकी रखवाली यारे, बैठा साया तेरा ओ देवा।
Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha.
तेरे भक्ति को वरदान है, जो कमाए वो धनवान है। बेकिनारी है कश्ती है वो, देवा तुझसे जो अनजान है। यूं तो वो शख्सवारी तेरी, सपने पहरेदारी तेरी। पाप किया भी नाराज हो, कभी झूठी न हारी तेरी। अपनी तकदीर का वो मुझसे कंदन हुआ रे, भूल के ये जहारे, जिस किसी ने यहाँ रे, साथ पाया तेरा ओ देवा।
Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha, Deva Shri Ganesha. We dedicate this beautiful bhajan to all the members of this committee. Continue praising and worshipping Bhagwan Shri Ganesha. May the power of his blessings be upon you and your wonderful families. To you, the committee here in Felicity, may you always be protected. May the community of Felicity be protected. May the community of Trinidad and Tobago be protected. Oh Shri Ganesha, we dedicate this beautiful bhajan to our beloved Veera Bhajan. May God bless you. She is my beloved goddaughter, and I pray that may you continue to grow and excel and have peace in your lives. We dedicate this beautiful bhajan. That child is sitting there in the red. She comes every night. She tells her mom and dad she wants to go and to the yagya to see Pandit Abhedanand. Mama, God bless you, and may you always be blessed and protected. We dedicate this beautiful bhajan to Pandit Veda, who is celebrating his birthday today. Baba, special greetings and happy birthday to you. May the power and the grace of Bhagwan Ganesh forever be upon you and your loved ones. To all those who are celebrating auspicious occasion, may Ganesh Baba bless and protect you all. देव श्री गणेशा श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा
ज्वाला से जलती है आंखों की जिसकी है दिल में तेरे नाम है परवाह ही क्या उसका नाम कैसा है वो कैसा परिणाम है रखती अम्मा सितारे उसकी नजरें उतारे डर भी उसे डरारे जिसकी रखवाली यारी फटा साया तेरा ओ देवा
श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा गणपति बाप्पा मंगल मूर्ति गणपति बाप्पा मंगल मूर्ति देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं बोलो अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 गणपति बाप्पा मंगल मूर्ति गणपति बाप्पा मंगल मूर्ति देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव श्री गणेशा देव प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की. In this way, may we all be lifted by the power of Bhagwan Shri Ganapati, and may we experience peace. Never compromise your peace for nothing in this world. Never compromise your contentment or happiness for nothing in this world. Remember, Krishna Ganesh, Krishna the mind, Ganesh the intellect. When the intellect is influenced by Sattva Guna, we make right decisions and not become influenced by the negativities of the world. Friends, every day will not be the same. Every day will not be the same. Every person will not be the same. But trust me on this one. When our heart is filled with love and bhakti and devotion, God protects us. When our heart is filled with bhakti and love, Bhagwan is always there with us. And as the saying goes, who God bless? Who God bless what? Hey boy, hello, real weekend. Come on, who God bless? No man. How? When you have God's blessings, nobody could curse you. Have that faith. Prem se boliye Ganesh Bhagwan ki. So with this tonight I conclude my discourse. We are indeed very happy to have with us Pandit Lakshmidhaji Maharaj, who will ask to give us his blessings. And of course, Pandit Veda also will say a few words on his birthday.
Shri Ganesh Bhagwan ki Jai. Sitaram everyone. My elder brother Pandit, Shri Pandit Abhedanand ji, Pandit Atmanand ji, who I completely admire. I enjoy looking at the videos of the yagna, and especially to see all the various offerings that he makes. He really makes a tremendous sacrifice here. And for that, Pandit, I offer to you my pranams and salutations. To my cousin Pandit Veda, happy birthday. God bless you and may you enjoy many, many more years of happiness and blessings. Mother Parvati in the Ganapati Kavacham was speaking to Lord Shiva, and she asked him a very profound question. Deva Deva Mahadevam Bhaktanugraha Karakam Purvame katithanatam mantranam saptakotaya. O Shivji, you have initiated me previously with 70 million mantras. I want you to teach me a very simple puja that would be the most effective and most efficacious of all the pujas. But I wanted that it should be the most simple, it should be the most powerful. And what Lord Shiva said to her, he said, Ganapati puja in 5 simple steps. By offering perfume, chandan, arati, agarbatti, and 1 laddu or fruit. Lord Shiva said to Parvati that every single offering that you give is a representation of the 5 senses and the 5 elements of the body. Devotees, whenever you come to a yajna, you have the opportunity to purify your entire self. That is the 5 elements that your body is comprised. And the 5 senses. When you came to the yajna, you smelled agarbatti burning, not so? It appeases the sense of smell. The place could have not been more beautifully decorated. It appeases the sense of sight. Baba chanted all the beautiful mantras from the Upanishad. You heard the shank, the ghanta, the gharyal. You participated in singing. And then before you leave, I hope that you have the opportunity to come and touch the murti. So in other words, when you come to the yajna, and this is what I was telling the child this morning, that apart from whatever was said, by your very coming to this yajna, you engross your entire self in worship. And this is what Lord Shiva was saying to Parvati, that Lord Ganesh is the 5 elements of the entire cosmos, the very 5 senses of our body, the 5 elements of our body. And when we enter the yajna, when we come to the yajna, even if you come and your mind is scattered all over, by just coming into the yajnashala, your entire self becomes engrossed in the blessings of Sri Ganesh Ji. I'm so happy to come and join. My godson told me, he said, Akash told me, he said, Baba, I want you to come and see this murti. I said, where is this murti? He said, it is by Bhaiya Ganesh Ji. And today, I want to tell you what a hardworking young man Bhaiya Ganesh is. Recently, we had the unveiling of the Ramurti that came from India. And one morning, the High Commissioner called. He said, Pandit Lakshminarath, are you awake? I said, yes. He said, by chance, could you make it down to the site? I said, High Commissioner, do you know it's 2 o'clock in the morning? And he started laughing. You know, when we came to the site, Ganesh Bhaiya was still there. I said, what are you doing here? He said, I didn't go home as yet. And at that time, 2 o'clock in the morning, we left him there. Hardworking, very, very dedicated. And it is an honor today to reach at your home. May God bless you and your son and your family. And to all of you wonderful people, Baba, it was an honor to sit at your feet and to imbibe in your beautiful message. Bolo Shri Ganesh Bhagavan ki Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you, Panditji. You know, in our Hindu tradition, you know, we honor our guests this way. Galan.
अकन्दमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं गुरुदेवं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. We invite now Pandit Ved to bring greetings.
Syapati Ramachandra ki jai, Umapati Mahadev ki jai. Salutations, my mom, Prabha, for where my father's soul is looking down at us. Guruji, Pandit Abhedanand, Persad, Sharma ji, Pandit Anand, officiating Pandit, my cousin, Pandit Lakshminath, other Pandits, reverend members of this community of Felicity, and my Bhaiya, Brother Ganesh. It gives me great honor to be here this evening to share in satsang with you and your family and members of this community during this most auspicious time of Ganesh Utsav. We all know that when we chant the name of Lord Ganesh, our scriptures teach us that Bhagwan Ganapati is the remover of all obstacles. And when we listen to the message of Guruji tonight, one word stood out from this entire Ganesh Atavashisha, as Babaji was so eloquently explaining. When he used the word contentment, contentment means when the heart is at peace, and when we have peace at the level of the mind, body, and spirit. You know, the Ganesh Atavashisha starts off, Namaste Ganapataye, Twameva Prakyaksham Tattvamasi, Twameva Kelaham Karatasi, Twameva Kalavidam Brahmasi, Tvam Sakchadhatmasi Nityam, Ritam Vachmi, Satyam Vachmi, Avatvamam, Avavaktaram, Ashrotaram, Avadhataram, Anavachishtam, Aposhtatat, Purnastat, Sarvatomam, Pahi Pahi Samanta. Ritam Vachmi, the power of the word of truth. And when we speak the truth and we embody the life of truth, as Panditji said when he was in New York last year, in the essence of portrayed to Mother Earth of our birthright in Trinidad and Tobago, we never speak of our birth country in a bad way. And we remember the roots in which we have come, which is from our parents, our forefathers who would have come on the Fatal Rozak. And as we remember our lineage in which we have come, teaches us who we ought to be, who we practice in our daily life, in our speech. Ritam Vachmi, Satyam Vachmi. We become that essence of Bhagwan Ganesh. As I leave you this evening with a humble heart from my family, the Persad family from St. Helena village in Piako, we conclude with Panditji's last and fifth night here, and we close with these words of the Ganesh Artavashisha, none other than to all of you as we leave this evening. May the embodiment of Bhagwan Ganesh be everything that you are, not just what we can see physically, but who we are when we are behind closed doors and you are in the comfort of your home and you are with yourself and you are within your own identity, your own makeup, your own antakaran. That is who we truly are. As we close our eyes, chanting the name of Bhagwan Ganesh. Hari Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinahupamastravashtanam Jeshtanajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspatana Shunvinseda Sadhanam Mahaganapataye Namaha Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanho Dhanti Prachodayatam Tanho Dhanti Prachodayatam Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat Hari Om Tat Sat.
Before Panditji goes back, we sing Bar Bar Din Ye Aaye, Bar Bar Din Ye Gaaye, Bar Bar Din Ye Aaye, Bar Bar Din Ye Gaaye. Sochi हजारों सा है मेरी है आरज़ू. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Panditji, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to Panditji, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Panditji, from your beloved mom, Prabhadiri, from your beloved Dulahin to be, Sunita, and from your beloved cousin, Pandit Lakshmi Dachi, and from all of us, we wish you a happy, happy, happy birthday. And thank you for taking the time to come and join with us tonight. May Bhagwan always bless and protect you. So this time, Ganeshji, let's all please stand as we now join in our final Arati. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. Jai गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा लधवन को भोग लगे संत करे सेवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश
जय गणेश देवा आप जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा
एक दंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी
चार भुजधारी
माथे पे सिंदूर सोहे मूष के सवारी
मूष की सवारी
दुखियों के दुख हरत दुखियों के दुख हरत परमानंद देवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश
देवा अंधन को आँख देत कुरियन को काया
कुरियन को काया
भाजन को पुत्र देत निर्धन को माया
निर्धन को माया
भव से पार करो नाथ भव से पार करो नाथ कष्ट हरो मेरा जय गणेश देवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा
जो तेरा ध्यान करे ज्ञान मिले उसको
ज्ञान मिले उसको
चोर तुझे और भला धाऊं मैं किसको
दाऊ में किसको
हे देवा कृपा करो हे देवा रक्षा करो हे देवा कृपा करो हे देवा रक्षा करो कष्ट हरो मेरा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश देवा
जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा
जय गणेश देवा गौरी गणेश उमामहे पार्वती नंदन श्री
गौरी गणेश उमा महे पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश
गौरी गणेश उमामहे पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश
गौरी गणेश उमा महे पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश
शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश
शरणं गणेश शरणं गणेश शिवानंदन गणपति शिवानंदन गणपति बोलो गौरी गणेश उमा महे पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश
गौरी गणेश उमामहे पार्वती नंदन श्री गणेश विनायका 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 विनायका
विनायका विनायका
विश्वाधारा विनायका विश्वाधारा
गणपति देवा
जय 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 गणपति देवा
गजानना हे गजानना
गजानना हे गजानना
गजानना हे गजानना
गजानना हे गजानना
गजानना हे गणपति देवा
गजानना हे गणपति देवा
गजानना हे गणपति देवा माता पार्वती पिता महादेवा
पार्वती पिता महादेवा
ओ माता पार्वती पिता महादेवा
पार्वती पिता महादेवा
गजानना हे गणपति देवा
गजानना हे गणपति देवा
गजानना हे गणपति देवा
गजानना हे गणपति देवा
जय 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 गणपति देवा
जय 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 गणपति देवा
जय 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 गणपति देवा
गम गणपतये नमः
गणपतये नमः
गणपतये नमः
मोरिया रे बाप्पा मोरिया रे
मोरया रे बाबा मोरया रे
मोरिया रे बाप्पा मोरिया रे मोरिया रे बाप्पा मोरिया रे मोरिया रे बाप्पा मोरिया रे बोलो मोरिया रे बाप्पा मोरिया रे मोरिया रे बाप्पा मोरिया रे मोरिया रे बाप्पा मोरिया रे मोरिया रे
बाबा मोरया रे
बोलिए पवन पुत्र हनुमान की गणेश भगवान की बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तो सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगने काम बोले बोले हनुमान बोलो भक्तो सिया राम श्री राम के चरणों में बंदे बिगने काम
बोले बोले हनुमान बोले भक्त श्री राम
गम गणपतये नमः
गम गणपतये नमः
बोलो गम गणपतये नमः
गम गणपतये नमः
कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैव बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभाव करोमि यत् यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैव बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभाव करोमि यत् यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैव बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभाव करोमि यत् यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं
श्रीराम माधवं
गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं रामचन्द्रं भजे अच्युतं केशवं रामनारायणं कृष्णदामोदरं वासुदेवं हरिं श्रीधरं माधवं गोपिकावल्लभं जानकीनायकं मोरिया रे मोरिया बाप्पा O Ganapati Dev, salutations again and again. With faith and with love, with energy and with devotion, we glorify you, O Shri Ganesha. Ganapati Bappa, Mangala Murti, Ganapati Bappa, Mangala Murti, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria. Ganapati Bappa Moria, Ganapati Bappa Moria, गणपति बप्पा मोरिया, गणपति बप्पा मोरिया, गणपति बप्पा मोरिया, गणपति बप्पा मोरिया, मोरिया 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 रे गणपति बप्पा मोरिया, गणपति बप्पा मोरिया। मोरिया रे बप्पा मोरिया रे, बप्पा मोरिया, बोलो मोरिया रे बप्पा मोरिया रे, ओ मोरिया रे बप्पा मोरिया रे, बोलो मोरिया रे बप्पा मोरिया रे, मोरिया रे बप्पा मोरिया रे, बोलो मोरिया रे बप्पा मोरिया रे, मोरिया रे बप्पा मोरिया रे। Salutations, O Ganesha. Thank you for your grace and guidance and blessing in all aspects of our lives. Hey Ganapati, you are Sarva Graha Shanti Devata. When your name is chanted and you are worshipped, then now Graha becomes pleased and influences your devotees in a positive way. We do not know at one time any given planet may influence us, whether it's Surya, Chandra, Mangal, Buddha, Guru, Shukra, Shani, Rahu or Ketu. But whatever it is, O Ganesha, for us and our family, our loved ones, let there be peace, O Ganesha. Ganapatim गिरिजावृषभध्वजं क्षणमुको नन्दीमुखदिंदिमं मानुजमालत्रिशूलमृगस्त्वचं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जयमङ्गलं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मंगलम हरिपुरी मथुरा च त्रिवेणुका बतरी बन्तबतेश्वर कौशिला मया गायामपि दर दर द्वारिका प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मंगलम प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मंगलम ऋग्वेदो यजुर्वेदो सामवेदो च अथर्वणा अंगश्च सहिता सर्वे कल्याणं कुरु सर्वदा त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ as the music of the Basuri charms our hearts. Oh Shri Ganesh, may the energy, the Shakti of the Mooladhara Chakra rise to the Sahasrara, awakening us from the slumber of ignorance with the wisdom that you represent, O Shri Ganesh. You know, Krishna, as we meditate upon you in the form of Krishna Ganesh, may our minds be peaceful. As the cows, the calves, and the birds listen to your music, Prabhu, and feels the energy of your blessing, so too may our hearts be filled with your Krishna, with your music, O Krishna. And as Hanumanji opened his chest and showed the world Sita and Sri Ram, we open our hearts tonight to show the world love, which is your very form. Om Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmaiva tena gantavyam Brahma karma samadhina Aham Vaishwanaro bhutva Praninam dehamasritah Pranapana samayuktah Pachamyannam chaturvedam. प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। प्रेम से बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की, त्रिनिदाद देश की, त्रिनिदाद देश की, त्रिनिदाद देश की। गणपति बप्पा, गणपति बप्पा मोरिया रे बप्पा मोरिया। प्रेम से बोलिए श्री गणेश भगवान की जय जय। सीताराम। आसन पर बैठ जाइए, प्लीज बी सीटेड। Tonight, as I conclude, I want to express my sincerest thanks on behalf of the Chinmaya Gyan Kirtan Mandali and myself to you, Ganesh Bhaiya, and to the members of your team. Thank you so very much for your love, your appreciation. And I want to join with Pandit Lakshmida Ji in saying thank you for the wonderful yeoman service that you do in keeping the light of Sanatan Dharma burning. Let's give Ganesh Ji a wonderful round of applause. Ganesh Ji is involved in everything. You name it, he is involved. And he is a light in this community. He is involved because he wants to keep the light of Sanatan Dharma burning. Ganesh, people like you, we cannot finish saying thank you. And may God bless you for whatever you do in the name of Dharma and in the name of Hinduism in general. I know that you are involved across the board, but may God bless you. And you know, behind every good man is what? Behind every good husband, there is a good wife. And to Marianne, where is she? Huh? She back doing something. Marianne. I changed her name, you know, but I correct it back. From Miriam, I changed it back to Marianne. Marianne, thank you for having us in your home. And God bless you for the wonderful work that your husband does. If it wasn't for you, he can't do what he is doing. Let's give her a round of applause. And you all feel that you're all good? Had it not been for your 3 beautiful children, where are they? Anushka, Swastika, and Shivana. Come in front, babe. And you see that little boy they call Vinayak? You see these 3 children, Ganesh and Marianne? Their vision is not only to keep Dharma alive, but to keep Dharma alive in the life of their children. So children, may God bless you. And had it not been for the root of this family, herself, Mama, she is the root of this family. Mama, may God bless you. And I want to take this garland and put it around your neck tonight. Please come here. And this is not putting butter on bread. You all truly deserve every word that is uttered here this evening. And to Ma, we love you, and may God bless you, and I garland you. May Bhagwan Ganesh always protect you. She is the Mooladhar Chakra of this family. She is the root of this family, and God bless you, Mama. So with these words being said, to all the members of the committee, the Ganesh Utsav committee here in Felicity, God bless you all for making the sacrifice night after night. I know nobody puts a weapon by your head and tell you have to do this. It came out of your love. It came out of your heart. It came out of your bhakti. Continue doing this, and you will always be protected and blessed. To you, the members of this committee, the committee and community of Felicity. So I hand over to Shri Ganesha.
Sitaram, devotees, you make me feel to cry, Pandit. You make me feel very emotional. But everything you said is true. So thank you very much on behalf of the Felicity Ganesh Utsav Festivals Committee for accepting the invitation to join with us, Panditji, with these 5 nights of devotion. It was really a great experience, and the energy was really, really high. Like I said last night, your discourse was very in a high, the philosophy behind it is very high, but you break it down for everybody to understand your katha. So for that, I say thank you very much. And the committee has asked that you do 7 nights next year. So, so we'll see how that goes. 7 nights. So with that said, Pandit Lakshminath Persad Maharaj, first time you come into my home, I really thank you for that. Thank you for that. Me and Panditji, in recent times, we come a bit closer, with Ram Lala and with Narendra Modi visit and all these things. So thank you very much for joining with us and coming to our home and our organization. So I can't take all the credit, Panditji. We have a hard-working team in our Felicity Ganesh Utsav Festivals Committee doing what is seen here. The Pandit Veda, happy birthday. May Bhagwan Sri Ganesh continue to bless you with good health, strength, long life, happiness, peace, and everything else. So, my brother, thank you very much for joining with us also. And I like the way you play the tapu and the drum. Yes. One of these days, you'll teach me that. Yes. So, with that said, I would like to thank everyone for coming out. This Pandit, we have Pandit Atman, really gives service to this organization. We must say thank you to you also. Hold it from morning till sometime 12, 1 o'clock. We're still here sometimes doing devotion. So thank you very much, Panditji, also. So, yes. So with this said, I would like to say thank you, Panditji, again, to your Jennifer and her group, the Sankhya Television. The first Hindu station in Trinidad and Tobago is Sankhya Television. Thank you very much for being with us. And everyone, safe journey home. Meals are prepared for everyone. So stay and party. Sitaram.
Step into style with Silver Tag Menswear, where top brand names meet unbeatable prices. From casual, cool to clean and classic, we've got your look. Your favorite brands: Guess, Armani Exchange, Ralph Lauren, Psycho Bunny, Van Heusen and Tommy Hilfiger. Conveniently located at Twin Walls, number 69 South Trunk Road, Gulfview. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for the latest arrivals at Silver Tag